Hey YouTube, Scott Off-Road. How you doing today? It's a beautiful Sunday afternoon. We're on our way to Matt's house to put a Warn winch on Jens Gladiator. Should be a pretty straightforward process. Shouldn't take very long to do. Hope you enjoy it. Like, subscribe, and follow. Have a blessed day. Alright, so we're putting the Warn VR Evo, what, 1200?
Yeah, 12,000.
12,000 pound winch on the Jens Gladiator. So far, the air box is off to make running the wires easier. Now, to pull the bumper. Woo-hoo! Alright, in doing this, we needed a 10mm socket, 13mm, 15mm, 18mm, a T45, 3/8 drive, half-inch drive, some extensions, a 12mm wrench, 13mm wrench, some wire cutters for some zip ties, flathead screwdriver. We used a couple impacts, same size, 15 and 18, and the needle nose pliers were for taking off the wire pulls. That was all we needed, and the 10mm was only to take the air box off, so if you're going to route your wires somewhere else, you don't need to take the air box off. Oh, and a burring tool for the skid plate. We did need to burr that out some. That's one way to do it. That'll work. So have we read the directions on how to do this? Sure. I'll take that as a no. Directions?
How hard could it be?
Yeah, how hard could this be?
All we're doing is removing the bumper. That's the easy part. I'm thinking about putting them, these nuts, just go ahead and throwing these on while it's up here.
You can?
Shouldn't be in the way, so I'm going to go ahead and throw it on.
Well, I can do that. And
I got to start taking the...
Oh, wait a minute. Here we go. Matt washed his Jeep just in case it made YouTube, so here, it's on YouTube. Uh-oh. He's looking at directions.
Yeah. Trying to figure out what those nuts on my skid plate here are for. Right here, up here. And there's some bottom ones too.
Maybe the leaf spring conversion?
hold on a second. Now you can put that side on. This is pretty tight fit right here. Alright, probably better to put these carriage bolts in before you put these bolts in.
Put this plate on, but first.
Yeah. One of those situations. I have 60s and I only have 15.
But first, put those carriage bolts in first.
That's tight fit. Now we have big zip ties that we're gonna put through these square holes up around here.
Just to hold it tight?
Just to hold it up, so, because that is gonna, I guess, hold the winch up. The cable is actually already on it. Now that is something I didn't expect.
Yeah.
I thought we were gonna have to do that ourselves. All we have to do is pre-tension. So that actually saves a step of Xeons. You have to, that's pretty nice, I like that.
That's the same one I've got.
Oh, well, I don't like it anymore then.
Well, just because you're almost as cool as my green Jeep. It's a military color thing. You can't have something like that on the blue Jeep.
Yeah. And this 12,000 S, or 12S, I guess. Yeah.
That may be pre-tensioned out now.
Yeah, I'll probably still take it out and do it. I don't think they pre-tension that stuff. And it looks like all kinds of instructions.
You don't need no stinking instructions.
Just a winch, how hard can it be?
Oh, you're real tight on this.
The cable back there?
Yeah. Yeah. Did you get the one on the other side here?
It's like these holes just need to be just a little bit bigger, which really help. Still don't like it.
Yeah. My concern is
That
vibrating.
wire is up underneath it. They're crossed going in. We straighten that up.
Well, we can take the winch off
I think at least take it and flip it forward.
and see what we can do. What we're trying to avoid is how tight these are against the body. And the bumper's not even tight on there yet, so it's going to get even tighter to the bumper. So what we did, we ran the two wires straight down and then over, and then these two over, zip tied them in, and then we'll zip tie them back underneath, behind to the something underneath there to keep it out of the drum. And we're thinking it's going to be easier to do the cover before we bolt the winch down.
Famous last words.
Yeah, famous last words. It's been a few days since the install, and we noticed something. That hole you're seeing in the front of the bumper where the winch cable comes through, on the bumper is too small. The winch cable, when tightened up, is rubbing against that metal edge. So Matt went through and cut and ground that almost, he said, 1/4 inch all the way around, so it matches the same size as the winch plate. So look at that before you put your winch cable through. It'd be easier to do that with the bumper off. But